Have you ever pondered the immense power and complexity of your own mind? It's quite a thought, isn't it? The brain, this spongy 3-pound mass of tissue nestled within the confines of our skulls, is the most complex organ in the known universe. It's a marvel of nature and evolution, a powerhouse of thought, emotion, and consciousness. This marvelous organ is the conductor of the symphony that is our human experience. It's the reason we can think, feel, dream, and create. It's the engine that powers our bodies, enabling us to move, speak, and interact with the world around us. It's the seat of our intelligence, the source of our creativity, and the wellspring of our emotions. Now, how about we delve a bit deeper into the fascinating world of our brain? Let's count down the top 5 most amazing facts about this extraordinary organ. We'll start at number 5 and work our way down to the most mind-boggling fact of all. Ready? Let's go! Fact number 5. Did you know that your brain generates electricity? That's right. The brain is a veritable power plant, producing about 20 watts of electrical power. This is the same amount of energy required to power a low-wattage LED light. So how does the brain generate this electricity? Well, it's all down to the billions of nerve cells or neurons in your brain. Each of these neurons is like a tiny battery, generating an electrical charge through the movement of charged particles, or ions, across its membrane. When neurons communicate with each other, they send electrical signals racing along their fibers, creating an electrical current. This electrical activity is constant. Even as you're listening to this, your brain is crackling with electrical activity, lighting up like a city at night. And all this electricity is not just for show. It's what allows your brain to process information, control your body, and even form your thoughts and memories. So the next time you flick on a light switch, take a moment to marvel at the fact that your brain is generating the same amount of electricity as the bulb you've just lit up. Imagine that your brain could light up a bulb. Now, moving on to our 4th amazing fact about the human brain. Did you know that your brain is, in fact, the fattest organ in your body? Yes, you heard it right. The human brain is composed of approximately 60% fat. That's a higher percentage of fat than any other organ in our bodies. This might seem surprising. After all, in today's society, fat often gets a bad rap. We're told to avoid it in our diets, to burn it off at the gym. But when it comes to our brains, fat is not just important, it's essential. Let's delve into why that is. Fat plays a critical role in our brain's functionality. It aids in supporting cell growth, for instance. Each nerve cell in our brain is surrounded by a layer of fat, known as myelin. This myelin sheath acts as an insulator, allowing electrical signals to travel quickly and efficiently along our nerve cells. Without it, our nerve cells wouldn't be able to communicate effectively, leading to issues with motor skills, cognition, and more. Moreover, fats provide a significant source of energy for our brains. Glucose may be our brain's preferred source of energy, but fats are a close second. When glucose levels drop, our brains turn to fats for energy, and certain types of fats, like omega-3 fatty acids, are particularly beneficial for brain health, contributing to improved cognition and memory. Furthermore, fats play a role in the production and function of neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers of the brain. Without fats, these neurotransmitters couldn't do their job properly, which might lead to mood disorders and other mental health issues. So you see, fats are much more than just a source of calories. They're a crucial component of our brain's structure and function. They help our brains to operate at peak performance and contribute to our overall cognitive health. So, next time when someone calls you fathead, take it as a compliment. Scene script. Ready for our 3rd astounding fact? Well, brace yourselves because this one is going to blow your mind. Literally, did you know that your brain, the very organ that allows you to feel pain, doesn't feel pain itself? Yes, you heard it right. The human brain, the master control center of the body, doesn't have pain receptors. This means that it cannot feel pain. Now you might be wondering, but what about headaches? Well, let's delve into that. Headaches, migraines, and all those noggin-related aches aren't because your brain is hurting. They're a result of the pain receptors in the surrounding tissues, blood vessels, and nerves of the head and neck. When these areas are in distress, they send out a flurry of signals that your brain interprets as pain. This phenomenon is also why brain surgery can be performed on patients while they're awake, a procedure known as awake craniotomy. Because the brain itself does not feel pain, surgeons can operate on the brain without causing discomfort to the patient. During this procedure, patients may be asked to perform tasks, answer questions, or even play an instrument. This helps the surgeons ensure they are preserving essential functions such as speech, movement, and cognition. So, what causes the pain during a headache? The pain that you perceive as a headache comes from the tissues and structures that surround the brain. The brain has no nerve endings that give rise to the sensation of pain. Therefore, the brain can't really feel anything. When you have a headache, it's actually the muscles, skin, and blood vessels covering your skull, or the brain's protective tissue known as the meninges, that are causing the pain. This fact is not just fascinating, but it also helps us understand why certain medical procedures are possible and how our perception of pain works. It's a reminder of how incredibly complex and wonderfully peculiar our bodies are. So, technically, your brain never really hurts. We're down to the second most amazing fact about our brains. Now brace yourself for this. Our brains, the epicenters of our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions, are in a perpetual state of change. This phenomenon is known as neuroplasticity, a term that's as remarkable as it sounds. Picture this. Your brain is like a city, bustling with activity. The buildings are the neurons, and the roads are the neural pathways. As you go about your day, learning new things, experiencing new situations, these roads change. Some become well-trodden highways, while others, less used, fade into the background. This is your brain's way of adapting to your environment and experiences. When you learn something new, say a foreign language or a musical instrument, you're essentially constructing new buildings in your city, creating new neural pathways. This is why practice makes perfect. The more you repeat a task, the stronger these neural connections become, making it easier for you to perform that task over time. Memory plays a crucial role in this process as well. Every time you recall a memory, you're traveling down these neural roads, reinforcing them. This is why some memories are as vivid as if they happened yesterday, while others are hazy or even forgotten. The more often a memory is revisited, the stronger its neural pathway becomes. But neuroplasticity isn't just about learning and memory. It's also about resilience and recovery. In the event of a brain injury, for instance, other parts of the brain can sometimes take over functions of the damaged area through a reorganization of its pathways. It's like detouring traffic to different streets in a city when one road is closed. So there you have it. From learning to adapting, remembering to healing, your brain is constantly changing, reshaping itself in response to your life. It's a dynamic, adaptable, and resilient organ, continually growing and evolving. Your brain truly is a work in progress. It's a testament to the incredible capacity of the human mind, and a reminder that we are always capable of change and growth. And now, the most amazing fact about the human brain. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this one is a real mind-bender. Fact number 1. Did you know your brain is capable of generating as many as 50,000 thoughts every single day? That's right, 50,000. Now let's put that into perspective. If each of those thoughts were a page in a book, you'd have enough to fill an entire library every single year. A brain is like a thought factory, churning out a new idea every 2 seconds of your waking life. It's a constant stream of consciousness. Memories, daydreams, plans, worries, and brilliant flashes of inspiration. This staggering level of thinking power is what sets us humans apart. It's the engine behind our greatest triumphs and most profound insights. It's the reason we've been able to construct towering skyscrapers, compose symphonies, and unravel the mysteries of the universe. But it's not all about grand achievements. Our brains also handle the minutiae of everyday life. They help us decide what to wear in the morning, remember the way to work, and even guide us in our conversations with others. So you see, our brains are constantly at work, tirelessly crafting our experiences and shaping our world. It's a never-ending, awe-inspiring process that truly underscores the magnificence of the human mind. So think about that. Or rather, let your brain do the thinking. To wrap up our mind-bending journey, we've explored 5 astounding facts about the human brain. We've delved into its incredible complexity, witnessed its astonishing plasticity, recognized its capacity for emotional intelligence, appreciated its unique energy consumption, and marveled at its impressive memory storage. Each fact, fascinating in its own right, underscores the brain's unrivaled prowess. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the human brain, the greatest marvel of nature. Remember, your brain is more amazing than you may think.